Hello there, it's Adam here with Rugby Through the League's Grassroots Days. I'm soon to be heading down to Petersfield to watch Petersfield 2s take on Chichester 2s in the Hampshire Counties 2 division. Both are having a bit of a bad run of form at the moment, so they'll both be desperate to get that win on the board. And last time out, I think it's back in October they played, it was a relatively close run thing with Petersfield taking the win 47-38. So it'll be interesting to see who comes away with bragging rights today. I'm really looking forward to getting down there. Heard some great things about Petersfield Rugby Club from Karl on the pod. So yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see you all soon with some content. Hello, it's Adam. I'm here with Jim.
Hello.
Hello, Jim. How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Adam.
He's from Petersfield Rugby. So today we've got the game Petersfield 2s versus Chichester 2s in the Hampshire Counties 2 division.
That's right.
Yep. Lovely. So can you tell us a little bit about your involvement at the club, Jim?
So I'm one of two coaches for our second team, and you know we're blessed at County 2 level to have dedicated managers. You know, we go through and play a lot of opposition, and it's a bunch of lads that turn up every Saturday, and they haven't got a lot of discipline or know a lot of what's going on. So we're blessed to have two dedicated coaches at this level, I would say, and yeah, really enjoy my time. I've been here for 6-7 years now, and love the club.
Lovely, glad to hear it. So, how close are you to a full strength team today?
We're there-ish. We're thereabouts. We've had, it's an up and down season for us. We came up 4 leagues last year purely because our 2s folded the year prior, and so we had to start back at the bottom again of the Hampshire setup, and so we were put in and we were beating teams 60-0 every week. So we were in the wrong league. Opportunity came to come into Hampshire 2s. We think it's probably maybe a league too far, but we took it. We grabbed the opportunity. And we ran with it, and with that we're trying to build a proper system. We've got our Colts coming through, we've got a lot of youngsters in the team, and we're trying to blood them at the right times, right levels. So it's been up and down. We've had players coming in and out, players going up to the 1s, which is great. They're at the highest league that they've ever been in, and they take precedence. So if people go up, then they need to, and we don't rarely get them coming back down again, which is great for us. You know, we'll bed them in at the 2s and tell MC and Perky we think they're ready, and a lot of them have gone up, played 1s, and they're not coming back. So it's really good development for the club.
Absolutely. I suppose for those players it's good for them to have something to strive for. They can see a natural route of progression
100%.
through.
There's a direct correlation between how they're playing. We'll give match reports for all of the players, how they're playing, to DOR, and yeah, they go up, and or some of them need to bed a little bit longer, and some of them will come down because they're not playing so well, and they'll shine for us. You know, they come down to their leaders, and it's not seen as, we want to make it a fun, positive environment for our 2s. Don't get me wrong, the lead position doesn't show our ability, but that's because we're chop and change a lot. A lot of this level is all consistency, so I don't think we've had the starting 15 twice in the whole league setup. But it's good. The boys that are coming down from the 1s, they see it as an opportunity to shine in the league and show us that maybe they're having a blip in that regional 2s league, so they're ready to go again.
Great. So close run game last time out, wasn't it? 47-38.
Yeah, really close. Maybe second game of the season. So it was baptism of fire. I say we've gone up 4 leagues, and we had, I think, Havant 3s away, Winchester 2s away, and then Chichester 2s away. Yeah. So baptism of fire, and we won the game. Very narrow victory. I was saying earlier, we went 3 tries up within the first 15 minutes. We thought, everything's clicking, but then we were losing the first half. So, no, it's going to be a really close game again. They're experienced lads, and we're aware of their DOR stepping away from coaching and all that sort of stuff. So there's going to be mixed emotions there, but they're normally a well-drilled side. You know, their league position probably doesn't respect where they should be either. So it'll be a close battle. I think we're second and third from bottom, so yeah, the spoiler is going to go away with most of the points. Yeah. Well deserved.
Absolutely. So what are you going to do today to get that win on the board? Is there a different approach to last time out? Obviously, I know you mentioned you went out strong and then found yourselves under the cosh a bit. Is there anything you're going to do slightly differently today?
For us, it's an 80-minute performance. That's what we need to do. We showed last week United Services big. So Counties too, we're playing a lot of first teams. You know, there's Isle of Wight first team and United Services first team, and we lost the first half last week 30-0. We won the second half 21-10. We can do it. We know we can do it. A lot of our youth don't have the confidence. You know, they struggle. They see a bigger guy and they go inside their shells a bit. It's for me and for Cam, our other coach, to draw it out of them and say, have a bit of arrogance about you. You've got this. You can do it. And when the belief goes through the team, we've got speed, we've got youth, we've got it in spades. It's just having that belief to put an 80-minute performance together, and it's coming. It's been coming all season, so hopefully we'll put it on the park today.
Brilliant. Yes, speed. I think I used to have that at some point many years ago. It seems to have lost me now. So obviously you mentioned with some of those younger lads coming up against the big experienced team members. I see you've got a really good setup here with the gym and stuff. Are those lads, are you kind of getting them in, getting them on the weights?
Yeah, it's second to none here, the setup. The guy that runs the gym here, Steve, he's phenomenal. And under 16s and Colts, he has them twice a week, I think, in the gym. Brilliant. They're doing circuits, and it's a really good... And I know I say it because I belong to the club, but second to none in the county. The facilities are fantastic. Everyone that works here, the girls behind the bar do a fantastic job, and it's a really family community spirit. And that's how that's the thing that we need to grow to hold on to players. We're not a city. We don't attract people from university. People go away when they get to the Colts and academy ages, and they go and test their feet elsewhere. And fair play to them, they deserve it, but we're a family here, and that's our USP, if you will. That's how we get the players to stay, and we just want people to enjoy their rugby.
Yeah, perfect. So leading on from that, I know we spoke briefly, your lad plays in the
under 11s, he is. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the opportunities for people to come down and play? Maybe people want to bring their kids down, maybe someone wants to dust their boots or haven't played for a few years. What kind of levels and...
So we've got loads going on throughout the week. So youth setup will start there. We've got the minis from, I think it's maybe reception age. You can start under 6s. So I started under 6s with the lad, and I've gone all the way through them. They do 2 years at under 6 while you're in reception year 1. Every Sunday, that is, from 10 o'clock in the morning. Come down and have fun. You know, the first few sessions are free for anyone that wants to get back into rugby or come and give it a go. And then we're there. We've got a very, very large youth setup at the moment. We do joint training sessions at the moment with the under 11, so we'll go and train at Portsmouth or even Chichester or Weather, and 9 times out of 10 we're outnumbering them at their own place, you know, so it's really, really good. It's really positive. Fantastic bunch of parents around. Youths are doing really well. The Colts are flying at the moment, second in the league, I think, only to Havant, so who are a proper academy system. So yeah, it's really good, and we're trying to instill that our first team players are now giving back as well. We're trying to get that connectivity from the minis, the juniors, the under 16s and Colts into the first team. So there's that connectivity now. We've even got match day experiences for when the first team are playing. 3 of the first team players will do a coaching session with that age group, and then they'll wave the flags on, and you know, parents will have a beer and a pint and all that sort of stuff. So that's really good. Outside of youth rugby, we then also provide walk-in rugby and touch rugby on a Wednesday, I think, 7 till 8 we do that. It's not really the weather for walk-in rugby at the moment, so hopefully we're going to get a load of the old boys to come down and just have another go. There's so many people out there who love the sport, and it's the best sport in the world, and I'll argue with anyone that says it isn't.
I agree with you. That's why we're here.
Exactly that. Yeah. Lovely weather for it. Yeah. But it's the ability to be able to play. So on a Wednesday now, my old man comes. He's in his 60. There's me and my lad, and we'll all play. Because there's no contact, we can all play together. Brilliant. The lad can learn the systems. The old boy can still think he runs past everyone, but he won't. No, it's really, really good. Love it here.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. Yeah, so anyone, Petersfield or surrounding area, if that sounds a bit of you, please come down. Sounds a great club, very welcoming. So on to today. Obviously you've mentioned the weather conditions. Might be like playing with a bar of soap out there.
Yeah.
Is that going to change the approach at all, or is it your game plan?
No,
it's not really weather dependent.
It is. We play fast, expansive rugby, and we like to get around the outside. But that's not saying that we haven't got the capability to shove it up your jumper and run through the middle if we need to.
Yeah.
The system will work in any condition. We've got the forwards to run their pod systems and get it to the backs. They'll just come in a little bit narrower. We've got a decent pitch here. It's big enough. And one of the lads that just walked past, we've got an international player with us as well.
Yes.
That we spoke about. Yes. So, yeah, he'll add some experience, and he's a forward as well. So we've got a young 10. It will just be communicate more. Rugby's all about communication. If the bloke outside you knows feeds in what's going on in front, then it helps everyone out. That'll be my key message today to the lads.
So you mentioned the international player. One of the things we always ask is players to look out for. I think he's going to be one of them. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah, so Franco Tomic plays for Croatia. He got his first caps this year. He's played 3 times for them now. He's coming back from an injury, so he is a first-team player, out and out. And he missed a few of our first-team games this year because he's been in the recent European matches.
Brilliant.
He's playing number 8 today. He's normally a second row. He's just a big guy, big hands, not afraid to get himself around the park as well. So, but he's got the ball skills to go with it.
Excellent.
He's a great guy, and just like the club, he's a family man, and he'll help out anyone as much as he can.
Excellent. So we're a bit spoilt today then, getting to see some international players
international
on the go and,
pedigree. That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, it goes to your point though that obviously about this club, it is for everyone. You've got international players, you've got, as you said, your dad, so
definitely. And like you said, anyone surrounding areas, come down, come and have some fun. Great clubhouse, great facilities, decent gym, all at affordable prices, if you will. But it's not about the money. It's about coming down and having fun. If there's financial issues, anything like that, just come and have a chat. We'll have some fun.
Excellent. Well, I better let you get back to your preparation then, Jim.
Thanks
I
very
really
much.
appreciate you chatting to us. And,
you're more than welcome.
Go well today.
Enjoy the game.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Mate. Right, I'm here with Karl, who isn't playing today.
Yeah,
but
injured myself 2 weeks ago, I think. Just the muddy conditions, had a bit of a slip, and I've landed all my weight onto my shoulder, which isn't ideal.
I think shoulders are an issue here because I've spoken to two of your Jim and someone else who also got bad shoulders at the moment.
Yeah.
So we need to watch out for shoulders. Clearly,
I think the trouble is that with the amount of rain we've had this season, the under the foot, the scrums are a big issue at the moment because especially if they get the nudge on, you just start going back. But hopefully, and with some drier weather, or you can get a grip in and then we can start pushing.
Brilliant. So how long do you think it will be until you're back? Is your season over?
No, it won't be. I'm hoping to be back next week. I've been on nights as well, so it's kind of two birds with one stone. So I've had nights and I've done my shoulder, so it's kind of been a good time to rest up this week and get back next week. I mean, we've got some nippers out today, and like this season has been about progressing the youngsters in the team. Like we've had, I think, 2 or 3 games. I think our oldest back has been 23, which is really good. Like 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and it's been really good.
Quite fast then.
Really fast. Our fly half Archie has been really good this season. Really good on the boot. Yeah, and it's just about getting the young lads into the senior game and getting their confidence up, because I think there's a big stigma as going from Colts / just over Colts to men, big burly blokes running into you, and the confidence. You think you go in front of them and you're like, he's like twice the size of me, up and round, and it's like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's trying to get them in to go low, and you can take whatever size down, and it's just about trying to get a bit of confidence up.
Can't run without your legs, can you?
Exactly, that's the thing, yeah.
So, Karl, obviously you've skippered the team.
Yeah.
What position do you play when
I
you're...
play flank or 8.
Flanker. All the best people do play flanker, in my opinion. Unbiased, obviously.
Yeah, I did play centre as well a few weeks ago, because that's the thing. I think it's about the transition. We need to identify where it's best to put the young players, because we've got to look at the team on the day, and if they've got some big centres running at you, there's no point in putting a young nipper who is confident isn't going to be, because the trouble is I think I'm a great believer as well. If I get knocked back once, then my confidence dips. And I think it's that bit where you have to get up and go again and then show you can do it, because once that first hit is done, you kind of, there's the mark, and you can go above that. You can't come below that because you've already set the mark for your own tackling.
So do you feel like with the youngsters in the team, you're mindful of the fact that they're looking to you?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden they see your head drop, what's that going to mean for them? So you're sort of up in your...
Exactly that. I think, the comms and the communication around the team has been vital this season, like identifying where they're strong. And you got
we're getting drips on. It's quite a rainy day here. And,
but yes, kind of, you've got to just utilise them in the way we can. So say if we can see that they're going to get round them, we need to utilise that and spread it wide quickly and give them the ball and let them run, and then let us let me try and chase after them and try and support them. But
so I'm assuming you took part in the last time out against the Chichester 2,
yeah,
the 47-38 win.
Yeah. That was a really good game. We literally come out absolutely.
Take a step forward, mate.
We come out absolutely firing.
Yeah.
First 20 minutes, I think we were 15-0 up. I think.
Yep.
And then I think again it is trying to stay level-headed, because I think in that game, in the second half, they come back at us and we're like, oh wow. But I think that was the trouble, is like where it's a young side as well, and myself as well. I think, oh, we're doing good here, and then you kind of get displacent, and then you kind of think, oh, we've already won it. When it's an 80-minute game, you have to play for that 80 minutes. You can't start dipping off, because they will just come back at you.
Yeah, Jim was saying you actually found yourself behind at half-time, didn't you? So you must have had to really go to the well to try and...
Well, yeah, I think they come back in the second half and they started winning, and we were like, right, we've got to dig deep here, kind of regroup, circle up, and think to ourselves what went right in the first 20 minutes. We have to bring that back into the game.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to put your head above the parapet now.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah, that's all right.
How do you think it's going to go? So what's the score going to be?
Conditions, I think, depending on what way we kick in the first half, I think it'd be vital on how quick we come out the blocks. But what I'd really like to see is the consistency of the level through the whole game this time, rather than high at the beginning and then dipping down. I think we need to get that peg, and then we need to stay at that for the 80. So I don't mind it being 70% the whole way through the 80. And I think, we've got some really good players. We've got the 10. 10's going to be good today.
You'll need his kicking boots today.
Yeah, we've got some fast wingers. We've got good centres today. So I think we should be coming away with the win today.
Brilliant. All right. Well, I appreciate your time then, Karl.
Brilliant.
Thanks for
very
speaking
much.
to me, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All the best on your recovery. All right.
Cheers.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Archie, the Superstar 10, who we've heard nothing but good things about today. How are you feeling about the game?
Oh, I'm feeling quite good. I think it'll be a nice, tough game, both towards the bottom of the league. So it's definitely must-win game.
Yeah. So obviously you'll be chomping at the bit for that win today.
Yeah.
That will lift you a few places up the table, I presume, where it's tight.
I'm not too. It is quite tight towards the bottom, so hopefully it does.
Brilliant.
Just pushes us up a bit. Would be nice.
So how are you feeling about these conditions then? Like playing in this kind of weather? Or do you prefer
I'm
it
not
hot
a big
and sunny?
fan of this kind of weather, but no, I think our forwards are definitely. It'll be their game today, and I think they could win us a game in that area, definitely.
So Karl and Jim mentioned you're quite a young lad. How are you finding your feet sort of at the senior level now?
This year, so I came up first year of Colts, so when I was 17, found that quite tough, the league that we were in. They were played for the ones for the first year when we were struggling a little bit. So I found that quite difficult, and then had a year off and then back this season. But definitely feeling a bit more confident now, a bit older, a bit bigger.
Yep.
That definitely makes such a difference.
So Jim was talking about you've got the Gladiator Fitness and a really good setup in the gym. I guess they've had you living in there, have they?
I'm not a big gym goer. But I try to do a bit every now and then, but definitely helps being a bit bigger now than what I was when I first came up to the senior side.
Brilliant. So there's the backs are relatively young, so you can simply expect, obviously Jim had mentioned you do like to play a bit of a fast, expansive game at times. Weather conditions might not lend itself to that today, but are you still going to give it a go, do some offloads?
Obviously try get something going, but it will be difficult with the weather today. But we have got a bunch of young, fast backs that if we do get the ball out, then it could be damaging for the opposition.
Yep. Well, I've heard a lot of good things about yourself and your performances. Is there anyone else on the team we should be looking out for today? Are you expecting a big shift from anyone today?
I think every game that they go out there does put a big shift in. I think we're quite a close team and really go out there and play for each other.
Good. So how long have you been at this club for? I know you mentioned you were at the Colts. At what sort of age did you start?
Started here when I was 8.
8, wow, and 23 now, you've been here the whole time?
No, 19 now.
Oh, 19? Yeah. I thought you were 23.
Yeah, 19.
Fair play to you. I thought you were older than that.
No. So yeah,
I'm just jealous. That's why I'm adding a couple of years on. So but you've been here from 8 until 19.
So 11 years now.
Oh, fair play. And you'd recommend, obviously you're still here, but it's a good kind of family community sort of club.
My family's in, like, mum's the clubhouse manager, so it's kind of just every Sunday since I was about 8.
Yeah.
I've spent here, even during the week. Like, it's just been like almost like a second home.
Lovely.
So it's a great family, like, community that we've got here.
Yeah, I'd say I've only been here half hour, but that's really coming across. So everyone's really friendly, really welcoming. So, what's your prediction for today for the score?
I don't know, because it can go either way, you know.
Yeah.
But they're just above us in the league, so it's one of them where if it goes our way, I reckon we could put a quite hefty score on them.
Brilliant.
I don't think I could pinpoint what the score would be exactly, but I think
well,
it'd be a good one.
You give us permission to get some of your footage of you kicking for the post. So we won't share if you miss any, but all the ones you slot, we'll make sure we put them on the socials and tag you. All right?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very
Brilliant.
much.
Well, go well today, mate. I really appreciate you talking to me, and all the best for today's game.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Where do you want to go here? And drive! Yeah. Corner 3, and we've got another 3 over there. Yeah. Let's go, boys. We've got to come round the corner. Let's go. 10. Yeah, I'll go, Chief.
Oh no, here comes the man. Look at it. This is a 50 fish. I've got holes.
Go Walkies! Go Walkies! Go Walkies! Go Walkies! Yep. Oh, one, two. Keep your head back, keep your head still, Jake. Yeah, Paul. Nice. Well done. Unlucky. Together. Caitlin.
Sensible, Jack.
Red. Come. Back off.
Hello there, I'm here with Chris after the full-time whistle's gone. Commiserations on the result there, Chris.
Cheers, mate.
So it was 47-5 in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got one at the end.
Yes, I saw that. I managed to get the footage of that. Good. So I say it's good to see you fighting right till the end, even though the game hadn't gone really your way for much of it. So, what do you put it down to today then?
I just think we got done in the wide channels. We stuck at it in defence and tight and stuff like that. I think they had a bit more out wide than us. We got caught out a couple of times, and our discipline let us down a little bit as well.
Yeah. So obviously, I mentioned before you were on the wing, but then had to move to scrum half. And how close to the sort of full strength team were you today?
We did struggle with availability a little bit this week. There's a lot of boys stepping up from the threes and things like that. We had to put a few players in positions they'd only played one or two times before, but every boy stuck at it. So yeah.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be a sombre atmosphere in there after a loss like that, but what do you do to go again next time? What do you think you'll be looking at in training?
We'll just get back down to training. We need to get a few lads together to put some patterns together and hopefully kick on with the rest of the season. Brilliant.
All right, well, I'll let you go get your shower and have a beer. I'm sure you're gasping for one, but yeah, appreciate your time, Chris, and commiserations and best of luck for the next game.
Okay, cheers, mate.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. With Chase after a thrilling game for you guys. Good result, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, hugely. It's much needed. Like, the boys have been working this week and the past few weeks, and like the result was there today, and I think the boys with the structure was good. So
you worked really well. Looked like a well-oiled unit. Set pieces seemed to be going strong for you boys, and Archie at 10 seemed to be pulling strings really well, didn't he?
Yeah, hugely. Them boys coming back from injury and making them boys. Archie obviously is so confident at where he is, and he had a huge game today. Like, controlled the ball really well, and I think the way him worked very well with our forwards and our backs today, I think it was just all round great performance, to be fair.
Yeah, no, really impressive. So obviously this going to give you the motivation to kick on and start climbing your way up the league.
Yeah, no, hugely. I think we've got Fallenbridge, I think, next week, but yeah, no, these boys have been working, like we just said in the group huddle, like Chichester a few years ago, both 1s and 2s were above us a few years ago, and now we are competing at their level and hugely making progress. Like, we've beat them 4 times this season, 1s and 2s, so I think it's great for them.
No, brilliant. How are you feeling after the game?
Yeah, no,
Sore,
knackered.
feeling fresh?
Yeah, a bit tired. Happy I came off a little bit, but had a little bit of a breather and then came back on. But yeah, hugely, it was exciting.
Brilliant. So, obviously, really good team performance. I'm sure it'll be hard to do, but is there anyone you can kind of pick out as your kind of player of the match?
Yeah, no, probably Miles, to be fair. Our winger come back scoring 2 tries. It's great for his confidence. I think he played so well today. Like, coming back and just putting on that shirt for him, I think he really worked well. He was really good at his comms, everything, all round. Brilliant skills, and you can see him running through people. And I think he's enjoying it as well as space. For his Instagram highlight later. So, but yeah, 100%. But yeah,
brilliant.
I think he was great today.
No, congratulations on the win, mate. I'll let you go and get your shower and your beer.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks.